Hi everybody, I'm here live at the corner of Bloor and Dufferin, and my mask is falling off, but I'm here right now with a group of folks who are showing up here at Dufferin Mall to let the owners of the Dufferin Mall know that when they build this new development that they're building, that we want community voice to be heard. We want to make sure that there's more affordable units, that there's more green space, and that it isn't just about going higher and getting more money and greed. It's actually about building community. And so there's a great group here. This is the Build a Better Bloor Dufferin. We've done amazing organizing around this issue. And as you can probably see behind me, we have some folks marching and giving out information. We're trying to get the message to the owners of the Dufferin Mall. So I'm going to turn it around so you can see a little bit more of what's going on here. If I can figure out how to do that, I'm going to do this instead. You can see. Thank you. I'm getting compliments on my jellyfish jumpsuit. Thank you. And you can probably see up on the hill there, we're being joined by the Clay and Paper Puppet Theater, who are of course, very well known in this community, and always bring the giant puppets. So that's always a good thing. And you can see way over there, just trying to safely cross here. But it's a really important issue, and I'm just going to share a little bit more information for you because the Dufferin Mall developers are planning to build some really big, giant, oversized towers here, and what we're trying to ensure is that the money that people spend here, that maybe people who are coming to the Dufferin Mall will actually share this information with the store owners who are there, that in turn share that information with the owners, because this company that owns the Dufferin Mall, the developers, are going to be investing your shopping dollars in building four towers for 3,000 new residents, but with virtually no amenities and no consideration for the community that we have nurtured here. Particularly, we want to see more truly affordable units. I mean, that is something that's sorely lacking in this city. We don't have a shortage of housing. We have a shortage of affordable housing. So anyways, we're really excited to see it. There's Arella, who helped organize this. Yay! Yay! And we're gonna follow along and make sure that you can all follow along here with us as we head up toward the Dufferin Mall and to send a strong message. And you will see.
Okay, look at the puppets.
I know the puppets.
Yeah, look at them.
You can see the puppets are coming all down. Not quite yet, but soon.
The Dufferin Mall needs to do better. They just need to.
Yeah.
If they're going to build all these.
Tell the folks that are watching about this, Arella. Explain what's going on here. Yeah.
Well, if they're going to build all these towers, like you see this building here. Yeah. Right now, this building is the tallest building in the area.
Yeah.
And it'll be a fraction of the 4 towers they're proposing. We're not against density,
No.
but if they're going to put buildings in, we need at least 20% affordable housing, because this neighborhood needs that. We need to have more park space. We need to have, if kids are growing up in these little shoe boxes, where are they going to study after school?
That's right.
We need to have community spaces. We need art spaces. And it's not like the Dufferin Mall has to buy this land. It's like they already own it.
That's right.
So they keep on saying they're going to go broke by doing what we need them to do. But we're allowing them to build many times more than density, and they really need to step up to the plate. So when we asked them for some affordable housing, they just said no. Which is
not acceptable.
And
what's really interesting is, we also have very few tools left. So the municipality has some ability by giving permits to dictate, how high, how much, blah, blah, blah. But then these days, the developers can just go right to LPAT,
and
former OMB.
LPAT prefers developers.
Right.
And this is a part of a community. This isn't just some place anywhere. And I don't want to live in a city that's condos and multinational corporation stores. I want to have places where there are independent businesses and independent, interesting
space for creators, affordable living space for the people who live in our communities, and to create.
And that's what they're replacing here.
Yeah.
So it's very important what we're doing.
Yes. Well, thank you, Arella. Thank you for sharing that with everybody, and we're going to keep moving along here. We've got a little protest happening, and we're hoping that the owners of the Dufferin Mall will will be listening today, and that will actually build some more support in the community around this issue. And everybody we talk to is very, very interested, because people here know how much money the mall owners have made off of this community for so many years. But they also know that what we need in this community is more affordable housing, more park space, more amenities, more community amenities. We're losing more school buildings, which could have been community hub space, and that's because our provincial government refuses to actually pay adequately to actually support our community schools. So we're building more and more condos, but we're not putting in the affordable and family-size units, and we're not actually ensuring that there is that investment in the community. And that's going to take strong tools at the provincial level. We've got to push that, right? We've got to push at the provincial level for really significant tools that we can use to ensure that what development happens, and again, we're not opposed to density, but that what happens here is going to actually benefit the community. So I'm gonna log off for a little while, and then I'll tune back in a little while and bring more in here. And yeah, I see Allison Kelly saying Dufferin Mall has been a staple in the community long before she was a kid. I mean, absolutely. We love the Dufferin Mall. We love the Dufferin Mall. People in our community, people from all across the west end of Toronto and everywhere, come here. But you know what? If the Dufferin Mall owners don't start listening to the community about what we want to see come out of this development, then they're going to hear very loudly and very clearly from the community, and they may pay a price for that. So hopefully we'll see things changing. So as you can see, we've got a little group here working real hard to get the word out. And we are finding, again, that people are very responsive here because they know how important it is. A lot of people have been driven out of our neighborhoods down here. Like a lot of people, families, increasingly creative folks like artists, cultural workers, anybody who needs space to live and work cannot find that affordable space in this city anymore. And so when you're building these condo towers, what do we get back? What do we get back as a community? And so far we aren't seeing that community benefit. And the Ford government, the government for them, the Liberal government of Kathleen Wynne and Stephen Del Duca, they brought in some changes very much at the end of their term, and very easy for the Ford government to do away with. So now we have a situation where, once again, developers are absolutely favored. And so communities can negotiate, can be part of this, these conversations up to a point, but then developers, if they don't get what they want from the cities and the community, they just go straight over to LPAT and overrule them and say, here's what we want, and they usually get it. So we've got to do away with that unequal balance of power in our communities. So anyways, here comes the giant puppet, because it's always about the puppets. And in Dufferin Grove, we have this the clay and paper puppet theater, who have actually been an incredible part of our community here, but all across the city of Toronto for many years. And they've been based in Dufferin Grove. But again, another organization, another community arts group that have been squeezed out. A group that really requires so very little other than just basically space, basic space. Yeah, here we go. I'm being told I got to show you guys the puppets. And there's David Anderson, who's the father of the Clay and Paper Puppet Theater. He's got, hi, hello, hi, how are you doing? Good. I'm good, thank you. It's nice to see you. You see the puppet behind you?
Oh, I see it.
Now you see it. Yep, there's the puppet coming.
Hi, little puppet.
Yeah, it's not so little. Kind of a big puppet.
So, hi, big puppet.
Very big puppet. Hi, big puppet. Mask on, because I should have it on right now. I want to put it on so I can participate and start giving out some more flyers, but I'm glad you all joined me, and I'll keep you posted on how our efforts are going here in the community to influence and maybe bring some more community benefit, more truly affordable housing to the Dufferin Mall. Towers that are going to be going up here, they own the property, they're going to put up towers. How are we going to get the developers to listen and ensure that LPAT doesn't overrule the community's interests?